Good morning, my loving Tiffany Thinks family. I'm so sorry if you watched my last video. I didn't even end the video. I was just kind of in the moment and I was just having such a good time, so I just kind of ended the video without saying goodbye. And I don't think I filmed the rest of our days. We just kind of spent we just spent time together, and I think we needed that, and it was so lovely. And now we're back, and I'm really sad because things are back to normal now, and I have to go to the hospital. I'm going to get the mould done, you know, the radiotherapy mould. So that's been booked in, and I don't want to get emotional. I think it's because we've had such a great few days, and when you come back to the hospital, it's kind of, it hits you, you know, how much you just want to be happy, and you just want to make memories, and you just want to, I don't want to be at the hospital. I don't want to do all of this. I don't, you know, it's so tough because I just want a life without hospital and cancer. And as much as I always have this pain, and as a constant reminder, you know, when I have the pain here, also I've got a cold sore because I think I'm so run down. So this is kind of a reminder that I just need to kind of stop and take a break. And I think I overdid it, and I need to just so I've got a cold sore patch that I've stuck on. So if you're wondering what's going on there, that's what that is. And I stuck it on. Yeah, this is just tough. It's tough because even when I get a pain here and I feel an ache, it's kind of a reminder all the time, and that pain is always there. I know I get questions, Tiffany, you don't talk about the pain anymore, and I think I try and block it out as much as possible, and I'm on like painkillers and things, but there is always a pain there. And sometimes when you're having the best time of your life and you're just so happy, you know, even if it's just having a cup of tea or having afternoon tea, or just, you know, when you're just so happy, but there's just this constant reminder of what's going on in my life, you know, this pain. And right, let's go and get this radiotherapy mold done, because that needs to be done. Let's go do that. And you know what, I need sleep, and I need to kind of reset my mind again, because it is kind of it's a weird life that I live, because one minute I'm okay and the next minute I'm not, and then I'm just all over the place. And I think that's kind of what's going to happen over the next few weeks, and radiotherapy starting, and this is my life, and it's tough. It is tough. I know you only see like the kind of snippets of my life, and I try and keep this as positive, and although I don't know if I do, I'm trying to navigate YouTube and my life and filming. And I think before I was really focused on filming all the good stuff, because I want to show you that you can live with cancer and live a life. But then there's some days where I feel like the cancer's just taken over and I don't have a life, you know. So it's just, yeah, it's just one of those things that I need to just speak to myself and speak to God, and just understand that this life is all, for everyone, is temporary, and we only get one life, right? We only get one life here on earth, and I just need to embrace each day, even if it is going to the hospital. I am going to pop over to my sister's after. I just want to see her, and yeah, she doesn't live too far from the hospital, so I'm definitely going to see her after this appointment's done. Right, let's go. I hope you're all doing well as well. I really, really do. I hope you're all living your best life and doing things that make you super happy, because we just get this life, you know, and things are tough. Living and day-to-day life is tough, but we have to kind of see the positive in each day, and we have to kind of pick ourselves up and try again, you know. We have to, right? Because we don't want a life where we're always sad. We can't. I can't live like that. I can't keep crying. I can't be emotional all the time. I'm gonna park over this side of the hospital. Do you know where I used to always go? Because the radiotherapy section, I think, is over here. It's downstairs, so I think that's where I need to go. I'm not entirely sure. I think so, yeah, because that's where I used to go, but I don't know where the mould appointment's gonna happen. I need to check that. Maybe this car park's full. Is it full? Why is there people waiting? The cars aren't moving. But yeah, no, I'm really going to try and snap out of it. Like this, hopefully this mould appointment won't take too long, and I don't have to stay in the hospital for too long. I think I just need, you know what, I am so grateful. You know, I am really grateful. I always say this, I'm so grateful that they're going to do radiotherapy, and I'm grateful that they've not given up on me, and they're going to try for me, you know. The doctors are definitely doing the best that they can for me, and once this mould appointment's done, we will get our PET scan results as well, my PET scan results. I also need to go in, I think that's another day, I need to check that for a CT planning scan as well, so that hasn't been done yet, but we'll get this done. I don't want to think too much about the hospital days. Don't want to think too much about it. I think it's because I've had such a good few days with Matt, and we've had the best time, and it honestly puts a lot into perspective on how much I love him. I know it sounds really cheesy, but we've gone through a lot together, and it's made us stronger, you know, and I think that's important. You need to, I think that's what's really important to me, is, it sounds really cheesy, but love and being together. And oh, I hope I'm not going to be late for my appointment. I shouldn't be too late for the appointment, to be fair, because I am early. I'm always early. I always come a bit early, don't I? Don't know if that looks weird, but I'm just going with it. I need the patch on it because it's sticking out. The cold sore is actually sticking out. I need to go to the pre-treatment area. I'm in the wrong place. I need to be at ground floor. I went to the area where radiotherapy happens, but I need to go to the pre-radiotherapy area. Out of breath. Thank you. I've just got all the appointments and letters about the CT scan for radiotherapy planning, and then I've got all the appointments booked in for the actual radiotherapy. So I've got that on this little card here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Do you know, it's okay. It's all okay. It's all okay. It's all okay. I was trying to hold it together when they put the mould over, because that was intense. I've had radiotherapy before to my pelvic area. So what it is, they have to do a mould over me. So just onto my shoulders and all over my face. I took a little video of the demo. So they put this hot mould over it, and then it moulds into your face and the neck area and the shoulders. Basically, when I have radiotherapy, they don't want me to move because they really want to target this area. So I have to stay still with this kind of mould over me, and there's a little hole for my nose. And it's 10 minutes. So they put this hot mould over me for 10 minutes, and I have to stay still for 10 minutes, and my eyes are closed, and then they clip you in, and then they take it out, and then the mould is made. So I'm all ready, really. They just need to do the scan now, the planning scan, and then radiotherapy will begin. I had radiotherapy before, but I've never had that mould. I didn't need the mould for the pelvic area, so that's done now, so that's good. That's a tick, tick, tick. Just feel a bit emotional. I think is, you You know, when you try and keep yourself together when people are around, and you just it's never ending, all of this. It just feels like a lot, you know. It feels like so much all in one go. Do you know when sometimes you feel like you just need a break? And I don't seem to feel like I ever get a break. It's just one thing after the next after the next. It's never, oh, I have a break, you know. It's all happening so quickly, and I'm so grateful that I went to Ireland and then I went to Leeds. I'm just so happy that we got to do that. This is tough. It's tough on everyone, you know. I'm so fed up of staying so strong all the time. I'm so fed up of all of this. You know, you just feel like you have to stay strong and strong and strong, and it's just too much. It's so hard, all of this. It's not. I can't even explain it. Tissue. I'm so fed up. I can't keep doing this. It just feels like I can't keep doing this. It's okay. I don't even know, you know, when you just don't even know why you're crying, it just feels like a lot, you know, when you just go in and you're having another thing happen, like I've never experienced that mould thing before, and I just think it's just a lot. It's a lot for one person to constantly have to deal with, and I know I'm not the only person going through this. I know that. It just, you know, when you're in your own world and you feel like it feels like that, but I know I'm not the only person, and all of this does put things into perspective, and things that you worry about is not important. Nothing is important. Nothing is important. I have been emotional. I think just even coming to the hospital, I felt emotional on the drive, and it's okay. It's okay to cry, you know, it's okay to cry. I've got this it's still stuck on, you know, when they put the mould over me, I thought this was going to peel off with it, you know, when they take it off. Do you know what? The mould is blue, and I know I kept thinking, oh, this is the we got this blue. So that kind of made me happy, because I kept thinking, right, we got this. I kept thinking that the 10 minutes it was on me, you know, you feel so claustrophobic because it's stuck to your face, and I kept thinking, we got this, and I love that it's blue. Honestly, I know it sounds so silly, but I love that the mould is blue. My mould is blue. That's amazing, right? It's always, whenever I'm having radiotherapy, I'm always going to remember we got this. It's like a reminder right in my face. It's like going to be stuck on, and I'll be like, right, we got this. Something I was thinking about. It's funny, isn't it? Right, let me stop crying and go see my little sister. It's okay to cry. It is okay to cry. I know, I feel like, you know, when you feel so, like you feel like you have to stay strong all the time, and you're trying to be like, yeah, I can handle this, like, fine, yeah, throw anything at me, I can handle this. But really, how much can I handle? You know, how much left? How much can I handle? And I feel, you know, they say God only gives you things that you can handle, and I can handle this. I feel like I can handle this, although I know I'm crying about it. I can handle it, you know. It's just I want a break. Give me a break. I don't know how much more of this. It feels like there's constantly something happening, and I am so grateful for this, because to be able to have radiotherapy, to be able to have this mould appointment, all of this is amazing. It's amazing. And sorry, got a runny nose. I'm gonna get through this. I have to stay strong, because when I'm in a good place, everyone else around me, they're in a good place. When I'm in a bad place, oh, it's raining. Healing rain. Yeah, when I'm in a good place, everyone around me is in a good place. But when I'm in a bad place, everyone's in a bad place because they think I'm in a bad place, and then they worry about me and I worry about them, and it's just a constant, we're all trying to stay strong for each other. My sister, my mum, everyone, we're all just trying to do this, all of us trying to be strong for each other. And it's tough, it's hard, it's so hard, because what is the right way? There is no right way, you know. How are you meant to be? There's no right way about how you should behave, and whether you should cry, whether you shouldn't cry, and it's all so difficult. Also because I love everyone around me, and so when I see them hurt, or when I think about them, that puts me in a position, because I feel like I'm here going through this, but then everyone else is going through it with me, and then I've put them in the situation. Because of me, everyone's hurt. It's a never-ending feeling like this. And it's not like, oh, because I've had cancer for a long time, you think, oh, it would get easier. You know, you just think, oh yeah, I've had it for such a long time, I'm used to all of this. And it's not like that at all, because there's always like another hurdle you have to overcome. It's not straightforward. To think that the cancer is in my neck, and I touch it and it feels like it's growing, and it's just right here, like I can feel it, you know. I'm taking the rain as a sign of healing rain, and you know what, this whole time I've trusted the process, and I've gotten so far, you know. I always think about, like, I'm so grateful to be here today. Honestly, when I got diagnosed with cancer, I didn't think I'd be here for this long, and I know that sounds really, is it morbid? I don't know what the word is, but I didn't expect to be here for this long, and the fact that I'm here today, still having treatment and being able to have radiotherapy and still feel like me, you know. I do feel like me. Sometimes I feel like I've lost who I was, but I've changed for the better, I feel. And I'm still here, so I have to be grateful to God and grateful for my life and my loved ones. And I'm so sorry to those of you that are going through this as well. I don't even know how, I can't believe how many of us are going through this journey. It's not easy, honestly, it's not easy, and I think that's why we have to focus on ourselves. And I know it sounds really selfish, but we're allowed to be selfish, and we're allowed to kind of put ourselves first. If we're tired, if we have to cancel plans, if we have to reschedule plans, and we're allowed to do that, because this journey isn't easy. It's not easy, and we got this. That's all we have. We all got this, and there's no choice, right? We have to get through each day, and we can't give up. We just can't give up. I know for me, I sometimes do say I'm done and I can't do it anymore, and you know, there's moments where I do say that, but we can't give up. We just can't. We have to keep going, and cry if you need to cry, stay in bed if you need to stay in bed, but not for too long, you know, not for too long, because we only get this life. And I think I also say it's so weird, because I also see it as a blessing, because I've changed so much, and I love harder, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I love way more, and I tell my loved ones I love them way more, and I make sure that, I don't know, I feel like I'm such a different person to who I was, and I like this version of me. I honestly like this version of me, and I think that's the positive in all of this. I have changed so much, and I see life differently. And I don't know if I would have been this way if I wasn't diagnosed, you know. I wouldn't be so grateful for, I guess, life before cancer. I never woke up and thought, oh, I'm so grateful to be here. But having cancer and living through cancer and going through all these hospital appointments every single day, I'm so grateful for life. And I think that's what I would say I've got out of this is that I'm a different person, and I feel like I'm a better person, and that's good, isn't it? I don't know if that made sense, but it makes sense to me. Right, let me blow my nose properly. I'm not as snotty anymore. And wipe my tears, and we carry on. We carry on. Yeah, we carry on. Let's do this. Let's have a good day. At least I wasn't in the hospital for too long. It was a very quick mould appointment, and it wasn't as bad as I thought, you know. I think it was my mindset more than anything. I think I was just going in quite emotional. And the whole process, if you're going to have a mould appointment, it's not bad at all. It's 10 minutes in the mould, and then you're out, and you see your mould as well. I don't know. Right, let's go. I always feel like, you know, my videos, I want to help. I want to be able to show you my journey, because if you, or you know anyone that's going through this, and you know they're going to have a mould appointment, or you're going to have a mould appointment, then you kind of know what's going to happen. Because for me, I didn't know any of this, you know. I didn't know any of this is possible, to be able to have a mould done to keep you in place so that they can target the neck. You don't want to move around, so I guess that's what this video is. It's kind of, I don't know. I guess that's what this video was meant to be, for me to show you kind of that, show you a little bit of the mould appointment, and you kind of see what it's like. But the fact that I cried, that's not very helpful, is it? That's not helpful at all to anyone. I hope I didn't scare anyone, because it wasn't a scary appointment. The mould appointment wasn't scary. It was just my mindset. I just wasn't... I think where we had such a great time together, Matt and I, it's really tough to keep having to do this all the time. And it just puts you back into a weird place. You just want all this to be over, you know? You just want a life without coming to the hospital. That would be a dream, but that's not what my life's about, really. My life... Oh, it's raining so much. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Do you know what? For me, I love the sound of the rain, and I love autumn. I love rain. I love cozy weather, and I like feeling snuggly, and it's my favourite time, you know? I also just want to say quickly, I'm so grateful to each one of you for being here, listening to me go on and on and on, and I honestly, I feel I couldn't do any of this without you. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day, for being here, for leaving me a comment, for just watching my videos, for all your love and messages, prayers. I really want to say thank you to all of you that have been here for a very long time, whether you joined yesterday or if you've been here for a long time. Honestly, I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. This is the craziest journey of my life, and I feel very, very blessed to have you all here with me, and I never feel like I'm on my own. And even though this journey is very lonely, I just feel so incredibly lucky to have you be part of my life, and to hear me go on and on and on. I know sometimes the things I say don't make sense, and it's really hard to put things into words and try and explain how I feel, and you all just give me such a boost, and you all seem to understand and give me so much support. So I just want to say thank you, and I'm so grateful for you. Okay, let me drive off now.